Hey, this is Mark at Woody Creative. Okay, I want to show you a couple things just so you can have a recording of it and refer to it. So we've already placed an order, the 2 cent order, the credit card test order, and it's this right here. This is the one we did before that failed because it was using the test mode and it didn't want to process it in test mode. So we have this 2 cent transaction paid for on an actual credit card. So we're in the WooCommerce orders section, but I clicked on my name on that order, and it just kind of gives you the status of it. It shows you what the order was, what the shipping was, everything that's related to it. You don't really need these things down here. If you want to add a note to it, you can actually get into shipping labels. We could talk about that. And you can mark, well, here you go, email an invoice to the customer, things like that. You can mark it as processed from here, as processed to on hold or completed. And I think all you're doing is marking it as completed in this system. You're not really doing anything from a credit card standpoint. This is just saying, hey, we processed it. This is a record of your orders. So if it's canceled, if it's refunded, it's a good idea to go back here and update those orders here. You don't really have to, but a good example is if you go in here changes to refunded, you're not refunding the client. You have to do that in your authorized ad or your, the Evo dashboard. Okay, so but you can see there'll be if they bought 5, 10 products, whatever, they'll all be listed here, and whatever their shipping is, the details, obviously, of the customer, all that kind of stuff are right up here. Okay, and then the other thing in this, we're in the WooCommerce again, not orders, but in the settings. I just wanted to show you that we've customized a bunch of the emails. I'll take out my name, but they're now set so that every new order will go to you, every canceled order, every failed order will go to you. Those are the administrator, your things. We can add somebody else in there if you want to have multiple people receive that. The customers are configured so that they're going to get every one of these, and there's usually not one that you want to turn off. I mean, maybe if the order's on hold, we can disable that one. But what they're going to see, we also configured the email with a kind of a tool that makes it look like your own. So instead of just sort of a generic email, the customer will get this, and it'll give them the detail of, right now it's just showing, nothing that makes sense, but it gives them the detail of exactly what their order was. Every one of the customer emails, each one of these, whether it's processing, completed, refunded, will all have this look, because I think they'll start to kind of get used to, oh, okay, here it comes, it's from Vibrant. My order came through. This will become very familiar with them. And we can edit this stuff. I'm just using your logo and the colors and things like that. Obviously, we got your stuff embedded in there. And I think that's probably it for now. If there ever are, I think there may end up being a tax situation with the printed products, like for shirts, and that will end up needing to be dealt with here. And the shipping, I think we also set up just that shipping that I can't remember. We did a little formula that was not the flat rate shipping. That was like $7, $7 plus $1 for each item or something like that. We came up with something that'll happen kind of by default. So I think that's it. I'm sure there's going to be more, but that's kind of it for now.